Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about a role that is perhaps the most sacred, but also full of challenges and demands the most energy in the lives of many young and middle-aged people in America. That is the role of parent and family caregiver. In the context of modern life full of pressures, we always want to give the best to our children and loved ones, but sometimes feel lost in a sea of information, unsure about the right methods, or simply exhausted from having to balance too many things. And today, we are going to explore methods to help you take better care of your children and family, turning worries into intentional acts of love, and building a strong home. Dear friends, the period from 30 to 45 years old is often the peak parenting and family care years. Children may be at important developmental stages, from toddlers to rebellious teenagers. We are trying to build careers, manage family finances, and maintain our marital relationship. All these external pressures, from work, finances, extended family, raising children, can create significant difficulties in effectively caring for the family. But investing in family, especially during these years, is incredibly important, because a strong family foundation will profoundly affect children's development in all aspects, from emotional, social, to academic and future success. According to research in child developmental psychology and family studies, a safe, loving, and strongly connected family environment is the most important predictor of children's success and happiness. Teach children from when they are young, an older generation says, reminding us of the importance of shaping children's character and foundation from an early age. So, in the busy lives of young and middle-aged parents in America, what specific methods help us take better care of our children and family? We will go through 10 important methods that you can apply starting today. The first method, the foundation of connection, is prioritizing quality family time. In the digital world and with packed schedules, spending real time together is becoming increasingly difficult. Why is quality time important? Because it creates opportunities for family members to connect deeply, understand each other better, share the joys and sorrows of life, and build precious shared memories. Example of a challenge: parents' work schedules are too busy. Children spend too much time on screens or external activities, leading to the whole family having little time together. How to apply this method? Plan for golden hours, free of phones or work, such as dinner together every day, or an hour of play after dinner. Set aside one evening a week for family night, with shared activities like playing games, watching a movie, or telling stories. Plan weekend trips or vacations together to create memorable moments. The second method, the bridge, connecting hearts, is effective communication within the family. The ability to listen and express thoughts clearly is key to resolving conflicts and building understanding. Why is effective communication important? Because it helps you and your children, as well as between husband and wife, understand each other's needs, desires, and feelings. It helps resolve disagreements constructively instead of causing hurt. Example of a challenge: children refuse to open up about problems at school. Parents disagree on how to handle a situation with their child, or conversations often end in arguments. How to apply this method? Practice active listening when your child or partner talks, meaning focusing completely, showing interest, and asking clarifying questions, and repeating what you heard to ensure you understand correctly. Teach children how to express their feelings with words instead of negative behavior. When there is conflict, focus on the problem to be solved instead of criticizing each other. Organize regular family meetings so everyone has a chance to express their thoughts and feelings. The third method, the compass for behavior, is setting clear boundaries and expectations, especially with children. Children need clear boundaries to feel safe and understand what is allowed and not allowed. Why is this important? Because boundaries help shape children's behavior, teach them self-discipline, and reduce power struggles in the family. Example of a challenge: children constantly break rules, e.g., spending too much time watching TV, phone. Not doing homework. Parents are inconsistent in applying discipline, leading to stubbornness and resistance from children. How to apply this method? Together, parents and children, depending on age, set clear and specific rules for the family, e.g., bedtime, screen time, chores. Agree on consequences for breaking rules and apply them consistently. It is important to explain the reasons for the rules so children understand, instead of just imposing them. The fourth method, creating a true home, is fostering a positive and loving family environment. The atmosphere in the family deeply affects the mood and development of every member. Why is a positive environment important? Because it creates a sense of safety, acceptance, and a place where everyone feels comfortable being themselves. It is the foundation for children's emotional and social development. Example of a challenge: stress from parents' work creates a heavy atmosphere at home. Lack of affection, or frequent negative comments. How to apply this method? Regularly show affection through small gestures, hugs, kisses, saying, "I love you." Celebrate children's and partners' achievements, big or small. Create a space where everyone feels safe to express their emotions, both positive and negative, without fear of judgment. Teach children gratitude and mutual respect. The fifth method, balancing, spinning plates, is balancing family needs with other responsibilities, work, marriage. Being a parent doesn't mean completely giving up other aspects of life. Why is this important? Because if you focus too much on one aspect, e.g., work, while neglecting others, e.g., self-care, marital relationship, eventually that will negatively impact the family. Example of a challenge: being too busy with work leaves you with insufficient time and energy for your children. Caring for children leaves you with no time for yourself or your partner, leading to exhaustion and resentment. How to apply this method? Set clear boundaries between work and family. Schedule time for yourself and for your partner. Divide household chores and childcare with your partner. Learn to delegate or ask for help when needed. The sixth method, equipping children with armor for the future, is teaching resilience and coping skills to children. Life will have difficulties, and equipping children with the ability to face them is a priceless gift. Why is this important? Because resilience helps children overcome failures, cope with stress, and recover after negative experiences. Example of a challenge: children easily get discouraged when facing academic difficulties, don't know how to cope with negative emotions, anger, sadness, or have difficulty recovering after setbacks in friendships. How to apply this method? Be a role model for your children on how you face difficulties positively. Talk to your children about challenges you have faced and how you overcame them. Teach children how to recognize and name their emotions. Teach children healthy coping techniques, e.g., deep breathing when angry, Journaling when sad. Encourage children to try new things and accept failure as part of the learning process. The seventh method, building a secure foundation for the future, is financial planning for the family's future. Financial security is an important factor that brings stability to the family and ensures a future for children. Why is this important? Because worries about money are one of the biggest causes of stress in the family. And having a clear financial plan helps reduce this pressure. Example of a challenge: husband and wife disagree on spending. Worrying about saving enough for children's college education. Or feeling uncertain about the family's long-term financial plan. How to apply this method? Together create a transparent family budget and stick to it. Plan savings for long-term goals, e.g. children's education fund. Retirement. Discuss financial issues openly and make decisions together. Teach children basic financial literacy appropriate for their age. The eighth method, being the best role model, is modeling healthy behaviors for your children. Children learn a lot from observing their parents' behavior. Why is this important? Because actions speak louder than words. When you set a positive example with healthy habits, children will easily follow suit. Example of a challenge: you want your children to read but spend all evening scrolling on your phone. You want your children to exercise but sit watching TV. You want your children to communicate openly but have difficulty expressing your own feelings. How to apply this method? Spend time reading in front of your children. Participate in physical activities with your children. Demonstrate how you manage stress in a healthy way, e.g. doing yoga. Listening to music. Use phones and electronic devices mindfully. Show kindness and respect in relationships. The ninth method, seeking a strong support system, is seeking support systems. You don't have to carry everything alone. Why is this important? Because having a support network helps you share the burden, get useful advice, and have a source of encouragement when facing difficulties. Example of a challenge: feeling lonely and overwhelmed with parenting responsibilities. Not knowing what to do when a child has behavioral problems. Or lacking help when needed. How to apply this method? Talk openly with your partner about what you are carrying. Connect with other parents who have children the same age to share experiences and support each other. Join parent groups. Online communities. Don't hesitate to ask grandparents or other relatives for help when needed, e.g. babysitting. Seek professional help from a pediatrician, child psychologist, or parenting coach if needed. The 10th method, growing up with your children, is adjusting parenting styles as children grow. Children's needs and challenges change with each developmental stage. Why is this important? Because a parenting approach suitable for a 5-year-old will no longer be effective for a 15-year-old. Understanding your child's development helps you have appropriate approaches and expectations. Example of a challenge: still treating a teenager like a child. Imposing too many rules when the child needs independence. Or not understanding the social pressures the child is facing at school. How to apply this method? Learn about the developmental stages of children and adolescents. Read books. Attend workshops. Be willing to adjust communication, boundaries, and expectations as children grow. Grant children age-appropriate autonomy and responsibility. Maintain an open relationship so children feel comfortable sharing their teenage problems with you. Bringing it all together. Building a happy and resilient home. These methods are not a magic formula to become perfect parents instantly. They are a set of skills and approaches that require effort, perseverance, and love. Applying them helps you build a strong foundation for your children's development. Create a positive family environment. And strengthen the relationships among family members. Parenting and family care is a challenging but also incredibly meaningful journey. Remember that you are not alone on this journey. And seeking support is a sign of strength, not weakness. Be patient and compassionate with yourself. You won't be perfect and will make mistakes. That is completely normal. One drop of blood is better than a pond of fresh water. An older generation says about family affection, cherish and nurture this relationship. However, it is important to emphasize that these methods are suitable for common family difficulties. If you are facing serious issues in the family or in parenting, e.g., a child with serious behavioral problems, domestic violence, mental health issues in parents or children, or feeling completely exhausted and unable to cope, seek help from specialized professionals immediately. Pediatricians, child psychologists, family therapists, or social services can provide the necessary intervention and support. If you feel overwhelmed with the responsibilities of parenting and family care affecting your mental health, consider seeking help from a personal therapist. Taking care of your own mental health is a prerequisite for you to be able to take good care of others. Dear friends, taking better care of your children and family is a continuous process of learning and practicing. By prioritizing quality time, effective communication, setting boundaries, building a positive environment, balancing responsibilities, teaching resilience, financial planning, modeling healthy behaviors, seeking support, and adjusting your approach as children grow, you are equipping yourself with powerful tools to build a happy home, where love and understanding are the foundation. Don't hesitate to share what challenges you are facing in parenting or family care right now. What methods you have applied and found effective. What small tips you want to share with the community of other parents. Or any questions in the comments section below. Our community is here to learn, share, and support each other on the journey of raising children and building a home. And if you found this video helpful and want to discover more secrets to becoming a better parent, building strong family relationships, and finding joy in the parenting journey, don't forget to hit the like button, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next videos.